Dan Abbott, and make a little video about geometry, specifically tangencies between arcs and straight lines, so that you understand geometrically where a tangent point takes place, and that'll tell you how you can find it and how you can use that information to construct one if you need to. Tangencies show up all the time in virtually every discipline. So I'm going to start in AutoCAD here. I'm going to draw a circle. And I'm going to use AutoCAD to draw two circles that are tangent to that circle. Actually, let me do one other circle over here. So what I'm going to do is to draw a circle tangent to both of them. Well, in AutoCAD, that's easy. I go to the circle command, and I say I want to do a tangent radius circle. Tangent to this, then I give it a radius of some kind. I'll just pick a couple points. Now, AutoCAD has made that circle tangent to this one. The thing I'm pointing out to you is this: whenever you have two arcs or two circles that are tangent to each other, the point where they touch, and it's always a point, can be found by connecting their centers. So I draw these lines through the centers here. If I were now to trim this circle out, that arc stops right at the location where the line between the centers crosses the circles. So if I also trim the bottom one out, which I could, I'm just going to fill it with a little big radius. Fill it also creates tangent arcs. I'm going to do that. If I were to clean this up by trimming this out and trimming that out, you'll see when I select this, it stops right at that tangency right there. If I draw another line that goes from the center of this and it goes to the center of this big arc right here, which is all the way down here, if I do that, it also passes directly through the tangency. Now if I come over here and do something a little different, I'm going to take a circle. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line from anywhere. Shift right click. Tell AutoCAD make that line tangent to the circle. Now I do. It goes right up tangent to that circle. We'll draw another line that comes down here. Make that tangent. I'm going to type in TAN. Do that. It does that. Now if I were to draw a line that goes from the center of this circle, shift right click, perpendicular, and draw it perpendicular to that line. Notice no matter where I pick that line, it shows up perpendicular. You have a similar situation where the location of the tangent point happens exactly where a line drawn perpendicular to the straight line from the center of the arc. If I now do a little trimming and get rid of this, you'll see that that arc stops directly on that point, and that straight line stops directly on that point as well. That's the definition of a tangency. The key is that the line that you draw from the center of the arc must be 90 degrees to the line where the tangency occurs.